Hello guys, hope you are well, safe and healthy and enjoying your life. Sorry to get back to you guys late. I was busy with my personal stuff there, so I couldn't get back to the tutorials. So today got a chance, so I thought I should make some tutorial there. So hope you will enjoy this tutorial. Just a quick recap. What we did in the last videos, we set up the lab, set up the Pfsense firewall. I given you the overview of the Pfsense firewall, different tools, and then I also set up the a virtual machine behind that firewall, and establish the connection through different ports and different protocols, HTTPS and SSH protocol. So these kind of things which we do, and you can go through my previous 3 videos. If you haven't followed that videos, maybe this video will be a bit of difficult for you, but if you have a basic understanding, as I always says, with Pfsense, you can easily go along. So guys, today's topic is very interesting topic. Okay, before we move to the topic we are going to discuss today, I would show you the infrastructure which we are going to use. So this is the infrastructure. We have VirtualBox installed on a Mac Mini. By the way, I'm going to add a clip from the Mac Mini as well, and I'll go through the infrastructure as well, so that you guys can see and you guys can understand itself. So I'll show you on the Mac Mini as well today. Okay, so the topic for today is the network monitoring tools. So network monitoring is very, very important thing, especially when you're troubleshooting the things, and even in cybersecurity, the network monitoring or network traffic monitoring is very important thing, and we usually use it to capture what packets should we allow to our network and what shouldn't. So maybe if traffic coming to your network is malicious or dangerous, you can block them, but how you will know if a traffic is bad, or if a traffic is coming from a suspicious or abusive IP there? You have to monitor the network to you have to monitor the network to get those information there. So we'll go to the next slide and I'll quickly go through. So as you know that this is the Pfsense series, so we are going to check the available tools which we have in Pfsense firewall, and we'll see that which one we are going to choose for our demo today. So these are the different network monitoring tools here. So you can see IFTOP, TrafShow, PFTOP, bandwidth, NTOPNG, NetFlow, built-in graphs, SolarWinds, Nagios. By the way, Nagios is a very important and very important monitoring system, and many enterprises and corporate sectors are using this. So you can monitor with either of them, but what monitoring system we are going to use today is the NTOPNG for our demo purposes. And you can use any other monitoring system. You can check and monitor the traffic and the network traffic with other tools as well, but NTOPNG gives you an extra details there. Okay, and that's why we choose this to give you an overview, and you are going to enjoy this video for sure. Now, network monitoring tool. So NTOPNG can be installed on Windows and Linux. It can come up like built-in package in Pfsense. It can be accessible through web-based network analysis tool. It have real-time network monitoring tool. It can also monitor local host as well. It monitor layer 7 and layer 4 protocol apps, active flow, bandwidth, and also the common thing that it is accessible from the port number 3000. So this is the bit of the things which you should see and which you should cover. Again, NAT, as I mentioned in the last slide as well, you should check this as well, so that it's just a very important concept. So please have a read to this definition and the YouTube tutorial which I have mentioned. Actually a very good guy with the graphics animation, and it gives you a good bit of understanding of the concepts. So the next thing which we have, the task, what we are gonna do in this tutorial, basically we are gonna install the package, we're gonna configure the package, and then we will monitor. We will do this an overview of this monitoring tool. So this is how we're gonna work, guys. The next thing is, as you can see, is as this diagram is been working from the day one. Okay, so this is the you can say the a structure of our network. Okay, so we have a Pfsense firewall with which have two interfaces, WAN and LAN. WAN is connected to the ISP and LAN is connected to the internal network, and we have one server which is connected to this internal network there. Okay, and then we have that my laptop from where I'm making the video and from where I am going to access the Pfsense firewall as well. Now, as I mentioned, that I will show you how we are going to access the access the Pfsense firewall, and also I'll show you the network traffic flows from the Mac Mini where this Pfsense and the server is deployed or installed on the VirtualBox. So this is how we are working on it. Okay, now just want to quickly take a screenshot and just tell you what's the role of Mac Mini in this tutorial. Okay, now this whole setup, okay, here actually here, okay, this whole setup, sorry, just bit of squeeze this one so that you understand it better. So now here we are, and this whole setup is installed on a VirtualBox. Okay, now that VirtualBox is installed on a MacBook, Mac Mini, or you can say an ordinary computer. Okay, so this is my laptop. Okay, and I am, because laptop network and the WAN interface is a WAN and the laptop network is on the same network. Okay, so we can access the Pfsense firewall from our laptop. Okay, and we can also access from the Mac Mini as well. All right, so today we will be accessing the Pfsense firewall not only from the laptop but from the Mac Mini as well. So guys, before it's get too bored, we'll move forward and I'll show you how these things are gonna work. Okay, now before we move further, sorry, the quick thing here is, you can see this is the Pfsense official documentation about the monitoring systems which are available on the Pfsense firewall, and you can see different tools: Trafshow, Bandwidth, Darkstat, NTOPNG. This is we're going to actually work on today. NetFlow, traffic totals, and you can see whole bunch of options there, and you can have a look there, maybe have a good read there, and you will understand a bit more in details. For NTPNG, this is the official NTOPNG website, and you can see what's the different for example features of this. So for example, show real-time network traffic and active hosts there, produce a long-term report for the several network metrics including throughput and the layer 7 application protocols. Many things like report IP protocol usage sorted by the protocol type. So you can see the different things we have here and what are the features here. You can see, maybe have a read on this, and if you have any questions you can ask me. Here's the use case as well, how the things are working here. That's a pretty good. Okay guys, enough talking. I would say that we should fire away our um, uh, firewall. You can see this one. This is accessible on port 100443 for security reasons. You can change this as well, and you can access it on the default port 80 or something, but I am accessing it from this port. You can change it. Basically you can change it, I think, from advanced. Yeah, here we are. You can see that you can even remove this and it will be accessible by default on port 80, or you can do it whatever port you want to put there, you can put it there. All right, so guys, package manager, as I mentioned before as well, that we usually use this one to install the package, and at the moment you can see what packages are installed already. We have HA proxy installed at the moment, and we have many other packages are available here which we have to we can install here. But for particular one which we are looking for is NTOPNG, this one. We are going to install this, and you can see how we can install it. So I'm going to install that, and you can see that it is in progress here, and it's installing the package there. Okay, and meanwhile maybe we can show you something else. Maybe here we are. Or maybe why not we just visit the dashboard. So you can see this one, traffic graphs, interface statistics as well, how many packets are coming in, coming out, bytes, errors. This is our DHCP gateway. You can see HA proxy is not running at the moment, but you can do it SSH, syslog, many different things there. This is the firewall logs there. You can check the firewall logs. This is very important one actually here. CPU, memory, and swap, and disk usage, how much disk is being used there. So this is an overview, and you can add more widgets there, to just for the more overview and insight of your different network resources there. So guys, installation is still under process, and hopefully this will be done very soon, and then I'll show you how we are gonna use this one, and what's the benefits here. So guys, you can see that the package has been installed with success. Now if we see the installed packages here, and you will see that we have the NTPNG is installed there. Now the important thing which we have here, and which we should keep in our mind, that by default this package is not enabled, and to access it we always have to enable this. So what we're going to do is we are going to enable this, and then you will see how we're going to do that. So as I mentioned in my slide here, it is accessible on port 3000. So for example, if I just go 192.168, and if I go on 3000, this will not work, and you can see that why it's been not working, because we have not enabled it as yet. And to enable this, we will go to diagnostics, and we will go to where is it? Sorry, I'm sometime blind here. So where is it? NTOPNG. My god, just refresh this one maybe a bit and check the package manager if it's installed already. Yeah, NTOPNG is there, and yep, got it here. So we actually went on the NTOPNG settings here. We will do it that we want to enable that, which interface we want to monitor. So for now we want to monitor the LAN interface. Okay, so password, we can give a password here, and I'm giving my password here, and you can see that as soon as I save this, this should, sorry, the following error output, the provided password does not match. Sorry, my bad. So yeah, that should be okay, and it's running now, and we will know that if it worked or not. It's still loading. It sometimes take a bit of a time, you know, to save the changes and save the settings, because sometimes we don't know how many operations are going on behind this. So it's saving this. We'll see. Okay, that saved successfully, guys. And now if I refresh this one, and you can see that we are on the NTO PNG here. Okay, you can see a very nice interface there. You can see very nice that crystals are, you know, hovering back. So we're going to sign into this. 1, 2, 3. Here we are, guys. So we are you know, we are here now, and we are this is the, you can see is the dashboard there, and I'm going to give you a proper overview of this dashboard here, and you can see it's pretty comprehensive and pretty nice thing here. So here we are now, and the next thing which I am actually going to show you quickly. Okay, so first of all, you can see that what we have here. Okay, so the first thing which we have here is the you can see the traffic. So for the dashboard, usually, you know, what we do is that we go to system here, we go, no, sorry, not the system, we go back to the dashboard. So where is our dashboard here? This is the alerts. Home, can dismiss this for now. No. Okay, so maybe it's the interface. So yeah, it should be the interface basically. Nice. Okay, so here is the you can see that the traffic has been yeah, so here is the IP address, and you can see that now 192.168.1.120. Now what is it? 1.120 is basically the virtual machine which we have. So for example, I can show you here. This is the virtual machine, and this is the Pfsense. Okay, 192.168.1.120. So you can see that this is the one, and this is basically is the virtual machine which is behind that. I'm gonna show you how these things are gonna work there, and when we will visit some page from our virtual machine, you know, how it's gonna be working up there, and you will see how the traffic graphs will change. Okay, so now I'm going to move to the Mac Mini screen, and you will see that how we will monitor this. So stay tuned here, and I'm gonna move to the Mac Mini now, and we'll see there. You can see on the right hand side we have the virtual machine, okay, which is I showed you in our slide there, and this one here is the Pfsense firewall. You can see if I refresh this one, sorry, it's actually gone because I was signed in from the long time. So now you can see we are logged in here, and now if I go to the package manager again, and you'll see the installed packages, because I was accessing it from the MacBook and from my laptop, and I installed from there, and it wasn't updated here. I just refreshed the page, and you can see it's there. Now the next thing which I'm gonna do, I'm gonna access the firewall NTO PNG tool from here, and somehow it's didn't send any entry. Crazy. You can check this one here quickly why we are getting this error. Give me a second. Okay, so if we copy this, it's good that we get the errors there. I think because we didn't use the HTTPS protocol, that's why. Yep. So here we are, ADMIN and my password, and we are signed in here. Alright guys, now we are here and we are signed in. Meanwhile, I will open up the virtual machine as well, which is a CentOS virtual machine, and you can see here, you know, we can open different things, different websites here, but at the moment nothing is being visiting there, so we can't see anything at the moment. Now what I'm gonna do is, for now, that I'm going to open something here. So for example, I'm gonna open the facebook.com, and you will see the traffic flow on the left hand side on the NTOP engine. You can see, or you can see that how many networks are available there, how many networks and how many servers our internal server has to connect to go to the PSN. You can see on the right hand side 31.13.73.35, and you can see how many of this are there. The next thing which I wanna maybe open, for example, Amazon. Here we have the Amazon, and you can, yeah, okay, yeah, so okay, we can say amazon.com, amazon.com, and you will see the traffic on the left hand side and how many servers it was, you know, trying to access, how many traffic you know, gateways was involved in on the way to access the amazon.com. You know, I can open another maybe website, maybe BBC News. There you go, and you can see that it's opening BBC for me as well, and so you see that it's actually checking what my virtual machine is going. So just to give you an overview here, just guys, this is my virtual machine here. So if I open, for example, where is it, utilities, maybe utilities, don't see it here. Yeah, here we are, the system tools, the terminal. Okay, now you can see the terminal here, and if I say if config here, and you can see 192.168.1.120. so if I say ping e.com, if I do a ping, okay, it should show on the left hand side when you're pinging there. So you can see the ping IP address, and on the monitoring 74, 125, 193 and 105, you can see that. So it's pinging the Google IP address there, and you can see this is how it's working. All right, so the next thing which I will keep the actually browser open, keep the consent there, and you can see, okay, the next thing which I will go through is the, yeah, what else we have here. So we have a whole bunch of options there. So these are the talkers here, so why not we go on the hosts here. So you can see the hosts, so this is our host, okay, and you can see the top hosts, you know, 192.168.1.120. this is our host, okay, which is connected. Now if I open the virtual box, you can see the virtual box here. We have different machines, but at the moment web server 1 and Pfsense firewall is running. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fire away this one. I'm gonna turn this machine on, and this is also behind the firewall, and we can check the settings of this virtual machine, and we can see if the network, yeah, so it is in behind the firewall. Now we can go back to our things, and now very soon you will see another host as well here, which is there and which will be connected. Okay, so you can see this is our host. You can see the different traffic here. You can see send and receive data from different IPs here. Okay, also we have the ports option here. Okay, you can see the ports option here, and you can see how many ports are being used and being accessible through different protocols, and you can see the port numbers there, which are the top clients are using. Okay, and then the applications, if you go to applications, what applications have been opened by us. So you can see, for example, Amazon, we have Amazon open here, we have Facebook open here. TLS is of course the is the security protocols, the SSL certificates, how much traffic is accessible through the SSL. Also we have the Google, we also opened the google.com here before, so because we access some of the site from the Google, so it's also open there. Okay, so this is an overview of the applications. Okay, you can see the applications and client protocols on this as well. So for example, the next thing, if we go to the flow, for example here, so you can see the protocols here, what protocols are we using, how many ports are we using, and just a bit of doing it wide so you can see everything. Okay, see that many protocols there, but for now I'm gonna do is there is actually localhost, so we just want to see the localhost traffic there. So the local host which we have here is, as you can see, 192.168.1.120. we can see what protocols are we using here. You see UDP protocols has been being used here. You can see that different things here. You can see what we have open, where the traffic is going. You can see BBC, Mozilla.org, Facebook, Amazon, again BBC here. So we have different whole bunch of options there, and you can see a different type of flows here, and this is kind of very interesting thing. So this is the host as well. You can see this is our local host. If you click on the host as well, this will give you a proper understanding of the host as well. So for example, the first thing we have this is the IP address here. This is the Linux operating system which have been installed on that. It is capturing the traffic, the upload download traffic, their send and receive traffic, and giving a proper an overview, and it's capturing the traffic of that particular host and getting you the information of that host as well. So this is also a very interesting thing as well. We can see different things in here as well. So for example, if we see the traffic here, okay, so we can see the traffic here. You can see or you can check how many ports how many TCP protocols are open, or how many UDP protocols are open. You can see here here for example, ICMP, how many packets are receiving data, or receiving the data or sending the data. Okay, TCP, how many TCP connections are there, how many UDP connections are there. The next thing is, for example, the packets. If we see the packets here, you can see the send distribution and receive distribution here, flags, ARP distribution, address resolution protocol. Basically it's map, I think, IP addresses to MAC addresses or physical addresses like that. So I would suggest to go through the ARP. It's a very important concept. So you know, if you know the windowing process or the concept of the networking, that's what happening here. So if you don't know, maybe you can Google it, and you know, you can have a look, and you can check there. And then we also have the, what is it, quickly check. Actually, there is a very interesting thing which I want to show you, and I hope I will find it here. This is the traffic, and in the settings, if we can see if we have something. No, we don't. HTTP. Well, if you know the HTTP things, HTTP concept, you can see how many responses are coming with 200, how many coming with 300, how many coming with 400 or 500. You understand? So this is the thing which you can also check, and then this is the type of the HTTP requests. Okay, so you can also check that as well. What is going on here, guys? You can quickly check. Actually, there was an option where we could have seen that which part of the world our traffic is going or coming from. So you know, that's what I was trying to see, but unfortunately I'm unable to see that. You can see the charts as well for different time intervals. Okay, you can also check that as well. And you know, we can see this is a pretty much an overview of this network monitoring protocol, guys. I hope you liked it, and I hope you enjoyed it. To be very honest, if you learn this tool, you know, you will be easily, you know, monitoring your you'll be easily monitoring your network resources, okay, and network traffic there. So you know, I would suggest you to go through this, and you will definitely enjoy it. The one last thing which I just want to cover is that I actually, so this is the one virtual machine, this is the firewall, and this is the second virtual machine. So I just want to see if you're getting the traffic from this or not. So just want to see here, if you get traffic, I'm actually checking where are we receiving the traffic from. This is not the one, so this is the, actually, you know, we can leave this, we can go in the front, and we can go back from here maybe. Yeah, I think this is the one here. Yeah, it's still, you know, traffic dashboard. Yeah, so you can see this one, we have 192.168.1.125, which is the second virtual machine. It's also there, so you know, you can see now there are two virtual machines are there, which are taking the traffic, which are, you know, in the traffic graph there. So at the moment now we have two virtual machines. So you know, this is a bit of an overview of the traffic NTO-PNG tool, guys. Hope you have enjoyed it, and please let me know if you have any question, and I'm happy to help, and I'm happy to reply to your questions. So thank you very much, guys, and you know, take care of yourself and the people around you, and I'll see you in the next lecture. Thank you very much.